things that you've accomplished as a woman, as an intellectual woman, and I know you're dating somebody now that matches your energy, but have you ever, being all that you are, ever felt like you had to shrink to be in a relationship with someone, or maybe someone felt insecure and you just had to just a little bit just to make them feel a little bit better about themselves?
I don't know how to shrink.
Ooh.
So no, I do go all the way in. What I will say, and I've talked about it here, is I am focusing on. I've been researching femininity,
Hmm.
because sometimes I think I'm too big, right? I'm too. And I'm like, how do you be softer? You have to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't consider that shrinking. I consider that evolving still, right? I want to be a better version of myself. I want to be a softer version of myself. How can I? I've taken off alpha. I don't want to be an alpha woman. I don't subscribe to being an alpha woman anymore. I'm a strong woman. I'm passionate. I don't use alpha terminology. But I did want to bring this up because I did look it up. Nelly has 5 kids. Okay. So he has 5 kids. 2 of them are biological. 2 of them are from his sister who passed away in 2005. And then the 5th one is the one that he has with Ashanti. So he only has 3 biological kids. The other 2 children he adopted because his sister passed away. So I wanted to make sure that we clarify, because I know I kept saying 6 kids. So I wanted to make sure what it was. And then I had to look and see, because Dr. Felicia brought up what were these felt relationships. And so I wanted to see what the difference was. The 2 kids that he had, they were way earlier in life. When he was younger. And then he didn't have any kids. The next 2 were his adopted, and then he had the one with Ashanti. But I don't think you should have to shrink, especially for somebody like me who is a very big personality. I am opinionated. I'm a Virgo, so I operate from a spirit of perfectionism. Things have to be right. How you talk to me matters. Like, there's just a lot that goes into me being in a relationship. And what I've had to do over the years is more so self-awareness. What do I bring into this situation? How do I keep repeating certain things? What's my part, right? I'm looking at what other people do too, but I'm looking at, what are my triggers? What are my daddy issues? What are my this, that, and the other? And then how do I fix me? Because I can't fix somebody else. So what do I need to fix for me? And then how does that energy match with somebody else? Now, I say all that to say this, and I've said this in this podcast, I am spinning the block, right? And so what does that look like? A lot of conversation about what went wrong the first time. A lot. Did I say a lot already?
Smart.
Because you re-trigger. I remember you did that before. Are you still that same person? Like certain things that come up, and I'll be like, why do I feel like I'm 11 years ago? You know what I'm saying? So you have to have, there's a lot of that kind of conversation that happens. But what happens is, because of the familiarity, those conversations are easier. It's not like the first time around where you don't know this person and you're fighting for grounding. At this point, we don't have time apart. We've done grown. I know who I am now. You know who he is. So when we have these conversations, they're very, what's the right word? They're very intentional. We listen and we hear.
Yeah. Boom.
We try to get to the bottom. We don't always agree.
Yeah.
But we can be like, okay, I agree to disagree on that one. You saw it from your way, I see it from my way, but I heard what you said. But this is how it affected me, and this is how I thought it